what we can learn from Chris and Shannon Watts' relationship. The the story from Chris Watts showed up on my YouTube feed. But a week ago, this dude killed his wife and kids. His pregnant wife and kids. 2 little girls. Gorgeous wife. Holding a baby boy with it. And I think it was Chris Rock who had said, you know, you're never in love until like you thought about killing your partner. When you thought about killing each other. And I remember that joke because, you know, what are relationships? They're either filled with love or filled with hate. They're passionate or they're dead candles. And this dude, Chris, was boning a younger, tighter bitch without kids. And I seen some of the videos and I read some of the comments that basically this dude just wanted to start a fresh life. And I thought, what a fucking what a coward. What an idiot. I was reading on the comment section, I'm surprised he didn't kill the dog. And I thought, well, I guess you probably look at that as the bright side of things. At least he didn't kill the dog. But when I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast that people are living quiet lives of desperation, you know, I can dig it, man. I can dig it because listening to David Goggins and Dan Pena, seeing the potential of people, and then you have fucking motherfuckers like Chris and weak motherfuckers like Shannon who wants to post everything that life is perfect. Who are you trying to impress? You know, I like going on my dog walks, walking my dogs, and I can appreciate stepping on a sidewalk that doesn't have so many cracks, that isn't littered so much that I'm able to walk either at noon or at midnight as much or as little as I want with freedom. And when I say that, I don't mean for you to set your standards low. Like, oh, well, you know, I got a microwave dinner, I have a black and white television. You know, I haven't seen a black and white television in a while. But a black and white television. That I just have this or that in life. And to just say, oh, well, this is good enough. I'm like, no. because I've been asked more than once, so why don't you get married? Why don't you have kids? And I say, I don't know how to be a father. I don't know how to be a husband either, but fuck, man, far less do I. No, I haven't. I don't know. I haven't a clue how to be a proper father. And I think admitting that, you know why I feel great admitting that? Let me get some water. Because throughout my lifetime, I've uh, I've seen way more examples. 10-to-1 ratio, 20-to-1, 30-to-1. And I'll tell you what, on a good day, 10-to-1, 10 bad examples, 10 bad, cuck, wimpy, cowardly examples of what it is to be a mentor, a leader, an adult, a father, an uncle, or just someone accountable. And I just thought, because me as I'm fucking, yes, I do think, you know, yeah, I don't want to get this bitch pregnant. Nice piece of ass. Delicious titties, a cute booty hole. And I've rejected more than one offer of marriage. And to get even personal on me, you know, I had one relationship in which it reminds me of Shannan, because her social media is so perfect, so many smiles, and I'm thinking, do you know how many times you know, this woman has cried in my arms? And not even a woman. She's the age of a woman. But I won't say her. She has the mental security, confidence of a child. Because she's so concerned about what other people think. Say cheese, big smile for the camera. And my closest friends around me know that. You know that when I do smile, you know, I'm feeling it, man. And I don't like using up my emotion, just throwing it all around. Just saying, oh, man, I love this song. Oh, man, I love this dish. Oh, man, I love this color. Oh, man, I love whatever. No, I don't like throwing that word around. Whether it's a smile or a tear. I think when one approaches life more logically than just emotionally, trying to be accepted, be alike, not offend anyone. What is it? I don't know the recipe or the formula for success, but I do know the formula for failure, and that's trying to make everyone happy. Yeah, but I remember this gorgeous chick, man. From a distance, especially online, you could see you would think it's the perfect life, but no. All her insecurities, her worries, crying on my shoulder, and eventually just coming to the conclusion that, you know, are you a weak motherfucker? Let me answer that for you. You're not. So stop acting like a weak motherfucker. And simply taking actions not to act, behave, think, look, or fucking smell like a weak motherfucker. And at that time, you know what, not even just at that time, but throughout life, me myself, you know, when I earned this title, I learned about the fragility of life. I learned that shit, if you're a fucking platoon sergeant or you're a fucking recruit or the commandant, a politician, a CEO, male, female, a fucking tranny or whatever 97 genders that are out there, that we're all mortal, we're all finite, we're all flawed. And I think when we start to put out this this thing like my shit don't stink. Look at me. Let me take a selfie with this piece I just finished. Oh man, I feel so proud of myself. No, have you seen my Facebook post back when I had Facebook, back before I got deleted? I mentioned that that this isn't talent. It's simply a choice to be consistent, to keep going, keep trying, keep sketching, keep failing, keep going forward. And I think some people are just gonna look at the Chris and the Shannon story and be like, yeah, he was a psycho. It's not like our marriage. It's not like our perfect marriage where the husband comes home, gives the wife a kiss in the cheek, and sits on the TV and just watches sports till dinner time, then takes a shit and shower and goes to sleep, and then goes to work and just gives the kids a pat on the head and leaves to work, and then waits for the weekend to mow the lawn and have a barbecue. And I say, no, that's not life, man. That's not life. And I know some people will say, man, it's wrong for you to say that, man. You weren't in her shoes, you weren't in his shoes. No, you're a psychopath like Ken. And I'll say the only people that I feel pity for are the kids. The little girls whose hearts were pulled towards a world of lies. Stupid ass Shannon not digging deep, believing that life's a Disney World. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, man. She's not here to tell her story. I'm just sharing my opinion. And I really doubt that this is the last thing that Jordan Peterson. But one of the comments there, someone said, "This is Jordan Peterson 2.0." This won't be the last time that a husband or a wife, that a lover, or how about this, a baby daddy or even a baby mama, slains and butchers their lover and kids. No, it won't be. But I think by simply mentioning that those sorts of people, those sorts of relationships, those sorts of situations can form in America in 2018, man, and that it's in this case it's a not just a flaw but a fatal flaw. And was the pussy so good? Was the dick so amazing that you could just overlook your senses, your gut feeling? The prosecutor was sharing how I believe he buried the wife in dirt and then threw the daughter separately through some holes in a big oil tank. And the dude just within hours within hours he's being questioned by the police, and he's like, cool, like whatever. And I think it's important to acknowledge that there are landmines like this. There are motherfuckers and cunts and dumbasses like this. And when we say things like, well, you shouldn't be saying that, respect the dead, or you weren't in a relationship, better rest in peace. I'm like, that does nothing except set up someone else for such a failure. And I recommend people just listen to David Goggins and Dan Pena and the Jocko podcast. Because I think when you develop as a person, you're a fulfilled person, you're a passionate person, you're fucking executing, making it happen, growing, learning, adapting and overcoming, conquering. I don't know if the word is using up your potential or fulfilling your potential. When you're doing that, I think you'll have less time for bullshit. You say, oh my goodness, I'm lonely, I need to get into this relationship. She's an amazing piece of ass and she puts up with me. Well, I'm getting older, so, I guess I'll settle with them because, it gives me a weird vibe, but you know what? Who isn't weird? I've seen a couple. I think they're married. I don't know, but they definitely have kids together, and see them fighting and shouting and just looking at each other dirty looks, being miserable in the same car. And I seen this dude take off by himself with his basketball, and that's the only time that I could see this fucking coward with a smile, with the sense of urgency to be somewhere. Get after it, motherfuckers. No excuses. Go forward. Trump 2020.